Hey there, it's Chuck with MPG The Journey and RoadDeckBuilder.com. This is match 2, I should say, of our third Learning to Draft 6 segment. We have won the die roll, so yes, we'll choose to play first. Oh man. We still do not have our third color here, which it might be risky to keep this, which I can't keep this. I would like to mulligan to 6 cards. Even though I do have my open unicorn here, I can't really rely on that to be my third color. So yes, we are going to mulligan, and this is definitely more keepable. So I think we'll stick with this for now. Fortunately, that last match, we just either got land flooded or land screwed pretty hard. Which, I mean, you can't really blame it on that. It's just part of the game. So, on and up to better things, I suppose. But we will go ahead and throw out our island here first. And we'll see whether this guy's going to make a decision here, or whether he's even still here. Sometimes people just bail and they don't show up to their computers and you just win by default. It has happened to me before, and usually I'll sit around here until their clock gets down to about 20 minutes, and then I will just stop recording because I'm not going to waste your time or mine. So it looks like we can go ahead and throw out our Prowler's Home turn 2 unless we draw something else better. And hopefully we draw some lands here. We can get this Cavern Lampad out. And we can throw in our Deal of Thassa on it. It can't be blocked. So hopefully we don't run into another huge control match here, which would be pretty awful. But it does happen from time to time. But I do like having the Shipbreaker Kraken in hand. This guy can win games in and of himself if it goes far enough. When we Monstrous it, we can tap 4 target creatures and they don't untap during their controller's untap step here. So he has mulligan to 6 cards. We are not going to mulligan to 5. So good to see that he actually showed up. And we will go ahead and throw out a Swamp. And he wished us a good luck as well. Do you think good sportsmanship is a big part of this game? So he has a mountain starting out here. So we will see how this pans out. We will go ahead and just throw out our Prowler's Helm here. And just pass back to him. As we don't have any lands yet. He has a Painseer. And we still don't hit our land. So we will just pass turn back here. And see what comes down. He will go ahead and attack us, which is fine. Let's hopefully he draws something huge. And he'll have a Ragemonger. Seems pretty good. We do draw into our third land here. But unfortunately, we still can't cast anything. So he will reveal the top card of his library. It is a Swamp. So that's not good for us. As now we're taking 4. And he will inevitably cast something here because he's probably running a pretty low CMC deck here. And Deathbellow Raider. Fantastic. So we really need to hit that Nabbit. Well, this game is going to get out of hand quick. As we still don't hit our land. He'll lose 2 here to his Magma Jet. And he can go ahead and get rid of my Cavern Lampad if I even get it out. So I'm down to an 8. And he's probably just going to Magma Jet me, to be honest, for the win. And there's our 4th land finally. which it's not really going to matter because he's got the magma jet in hand to take care of this guy. But we will go ahead and throw it out anyways. And he will magma jet it for the win. And it looks like we are just going to get aggroed here to death. But we won't be that guy that rage quits. And that's the game. So we will go ahead and concede. Just because we would not have drawn into anything relevant here for a while. We will make adjustments here. Which I really don't feel like any of this stuff. I mean, maybe Nullify can come in. Counter target creature. I'm going to get rid of this Sealock monster, as it's probably one of the weaker ones here. And yes, we will play first. Now we have all of our lands, but not really a whole lot to play so far. So we are drawing plenty of lands here, which is good because the faster we get that Shipbreaker cracking out, the better it's going to be. He'll have the Painseer again, which is fine. We do have a Nullify on deck, which I feel like is going to be the better play here. We'll go ahead and say no to that. Go ahead and he'll get in there for 2. We have a Horizon Scholar here. We have 5 on deck next turn. So I feel like the best play here, well, the only play here, probably should have played a Swamp there so we could play our Harpy. So we'll go ahead and hit him for 2 here. Hopefully he draws something here. He takes 3. And 4 if he casts that Blood Toll Harpy this turn. So we'll see what he decides to do here. Erebos' Emissary seems pretty good. So we do have our other island here. So next turn we can cast this Horizon Scholar. Or our Shipbreaker Kraken. But this turn we will go ahead and throw out our Insatiable Harpy. So we will see what he draws here. Necrobite, he's down to 12. So I think we will bait him out here. I think we will throw out the Horizon Scholar first. He does have a Minotaur Skull Cleaver here, which I'll throw the Mogus's Marauder in front of that. I'm okay with taking the other 5 here. So I think we do throw out the Horizon Scholar here. We get our Scry 2, 7. We only have 6 on board right now. I think we bottom both of these. I have a feeling he'll probably get a land this turn. Yep. And yeah, he does have this Necrobite. He can regen something this turn. So I'm not really going to give him the option here. I'm just going to take the damage. And he can just discard his way to victory here, probably. Yep. I totally didn't see that coming. I should have thrown it in front of him. He would have just regen it and done the same thing next turn, but wow, that's just crazy. And next turn we had a Prowler's Home, Temple of Mystery, and Omen Speaker. So yeah, that kind of stinks, but it is what it is. So thanks for watching. This has been Chuck with MTG The Journey and at RogueDeckBuilder.com, and we'll see you in the next game.